Actually, in the Hermitage project, I am involved in different activities. The first one concerns the coupling of model. We are using for the assessment of climate change, for example, economic model, energy model, climate simulators. We also use a model of agriculture to simulate crop yield change. And the objective of my activity on this coupling is really to create a coupling framework of models in order to assess climate policies with all maximum information coming from these models. It is quite important to couple this model because in the previous study analysis that have been done for climate change, all these models have been run and used individually. And each one produce an interesting information on climate change, and this information is in general complementary with information from other and can be improved by using other models. And for example, in the assessment of the consequences of economic impact of climate change, we need to use economic models, but we also need to use climate simulators to have really the impact in terms of warming, in terms of precipitations, in terms of all these climate parameters. And on the other way, the economic model has a very simplified representation, for example, of the agriculture sector. And we have, for example, in the Hermitage project, a model of agriculture that is really detailed and can provide much better information than the economic models. So using a coupling framework means that we use the economic part of the economic models with the climate part of the climate simulator and the sector of agriculture and so you have a really better estimation of all the impact. I think one of the achievements, or the main achievement of the Hermitage project is the tool we have developed for international negotiations to help decision makers, policy makers, and all the actors of climate negotiation to reach an agreement that is considered as fair for every nation. Actually, the problem this is a conference of the parties, COP15, 16, 17 and further, where all nations are discussing a way to limit the warming to 2 degrees Celsius at the end of the century. And if we want to respect this target, we have to, we think, to be agree on a budget of emission. And then the question is how to share this budget. And the question here is really a problem of justice, of fairness. How to propose an agreement that is considered fair for every nation. And in the Hermitage project, we have formulated this problem as a mathematical game that assess in 1 or 2 seconds the economic consequences of any agreement. And I think this kind of tool can be very useful for negotiations. I would say that I'm optimist, but at the same time realist. I am optimist because I'm quite confident that we can provide all the actors of climate change, policy makers, negotiators with evidence of climate change, very good analysis on the impact of climate change. We also have these tools using coupled models that we can make it available to negotiators. And so on that part of the work where we have a control, we have a role to play, I'm optimist. But on the other part, you have politics and diplomacy, and the objective and the interest of all nations are very different, even conflicting. And I think the road is long and will be very complicated.